Welcome to this Zentangle Quickie. My name is Heather Hartwick Gladden. I'm a certified Zentangle teacher, and today we're going to take a look at the tangle Interstelar from CZT Yolanda Lopez Segura. Okay, this is a neat one. All right, and if you follow day to day, I do like to work at shaking things up with whether border tangles, flowery tangles. This one is completely different. Geometric tangles, and just try to mix it up a bit. And so I saw this and it's like, oh, that's neat. It starts off like the Tangle Munchin, if you're familiar with that. And that is just with your pen, just put some dots randomly. And I found as I was playing with this, kind of the more the better. And don't worry about how they line up. Oops. Or if they end up with a line like that, that's okay too. All right. Oh, and right where my finger was, let's put some there too. And maybe off on the edge. All right. And then, I don't know if you remember the old game Connect the Dots, right? That's what we're going to do. Pick a place to start. Actually, I'm going to start in the middle. I had been starting like on an end, but I'm just going to go crazy and start in the middle. All right. And so just connecting dot to dot. And then also, and as I was looking, I didn't notice that things were repeated. So it's kind of like go as you will. But I did notice, and there might be a place, well, maybe up here I can do it. You can have it kind of go around itself. I'm just trying to find where's a good place to do that. I guess not here. Oh, I could do that. Let me wait a little bit. Talking to myself. Strategizing here. All right. So that's just, following it, however you feel like it, right? And then, let's see if I can get one. Let's go like this, and then we'll make a big one up here, and then this one will have it cross here. I just wanted to throw in there. I noticed that, she does this where it can loop around itself like that. And when I teach the Tangle Munchin, I always remind people that, if you feel like you need to add a dot somewhere, well, just do it. It's okay. And then you have whatever it turned out to be. And from looking at it, we're just kind of making a line, and like I said, it might come back around on itself like that, but we're not doing things like, connecting more than 2 points. One dot should not have more than one line coming in and one line going out. Put it that way. All right. Next, she puts some circles, some orbs, around some of those corners. Now, you'll notice, and I mimic this in the play section, the last box, and you'll see this on Yolanda's. It's probably Yolanda, not Yolanda. Where am I at? My brain went back south. You will notice in her samples that she has added more than just orbs. And I thought that was rather neat. So for instance, you can do some orbs, or you could do some squares. The orbs can be, different sizes. It just depends. Because I liked it was something like this, where it was not a tight angle there, but she added just a ginormous orb. And then what we're going to do is we're going to fill in just that one section. Inside that circle. So really it's I want to say it's the smaller of the angles, right? That's what we're going to fill in. And you don't have to do one on, on every corner. You could, wherever you want to. It's up to you. And I suppose if you wanted to do this like that, just, doing them as they come, instead of it's how you work. And that's what I like to throw that in. However it works best for you, filling in as you go or not. Let's put a square here just cuz. Sometimes I like to, it's like get the flow of just, throwing the orbs out and doing that and just leaving it at that and not thinking anymore. Which also lends itself to the meditative qualities of Zentangle. That's how we get that, by doing repetitive strokes, and also not having to think about it either. Ooh, let's do a box here because I haven't done one in a bit. Oh, and maybe one here. Okay. Oh, and we've got some. Well, one of those. If it's too close together, you could leave it out, or I don't know, just on a whim. This one, because it's not much of an angle. I think I'll just put a little orb here. I mean, you could put triangles too, I suppose. Well, this one right here isn't much of an angle either, but I did it. All right, I'm just going to leave it at that. And then there's some additional play that I really enjoyed on hers, but you can leave it at this. It is just neat idea. Really, really neat. And some of these, like this one, let's see if I can neaten that up. Oh, and here's another one. Just because I missed the dot apparently when I was drawing the lines, something like that. Oh, there were a couple things that in the play that I liked. One was on enlarge that end and put an orb. So I'm going to do that on both ends because I just think it's cute. And then on some, thinking about crescent moon. Let's see, where did I want to put it? Oh, let's do right here. She did some auras, some curved lines. So using this, like this is a crescent moon type of thing, and some curved lines going up. We could do it this way too. Oh, heck, we could continue. And nicely, I could have those lines connect. I could keep going if I wanted to. But that was it. And so, putting something like that every so often, however you want. That looks like that was the extent of the ideas, besides, what we have here. Somebody was, I'm sure, yelling at me to make sure to get this one here filled in. Let's see if I messed some others up. Forgot some others. Nope. But just neat. It's kind of just wherever you feel like, add something. And maybe you have something that, this has sparked that you want to try. Go for it. Oh, wait. Yeah. That just sparked, my saying that just sparked something. Why couldn't you, like we have crescent moon, right? We're auraing that curve. This could be a straight take on on crescent moon. There. Oh, look I could do another one right here. Can't just have one. That just looks weird. There we go. How fun is that? And then if you wanted to add some shading, one thing I noticed was, of course you could put it on these sides if you have enough room. Could just put it on one side if you wish. Oh, this is nice. There's, what is that tangle? Was it like Golven or something like that? Golven is what I'm thinking. That was, like that, where you do a zigzag and then you do curved lines, and it has a neat effect like that. So that adds a little bit of dimension. make that a little bit, have it go out on both sides. And then also, and this is one of those, pick whatever you want to say is up. And then you could put some graphite on some of the orbs, just on the outside, like this. Or not even just on the orbs. Let's see what that looks like. And some of that, I could have just used what was left on my tortillon. It's kind of safe to use what's left on your tortillon, just because, you don't want it too dark. Like that one is just a bit too dark, but it's all right. Could even, I've put these right on. You could do a little drop shadow, so you could do the same thing, but a little distance away. That's fun. But look at how much dimension that gave. Just that little bit. Could also, if for those that were that attended my Tangle Enhancers sessions, could do a pencil thing, a pencil tangle, and just kind of outline sort of with the pencil, and make it like more of a full kind of drop shadow-ish thing. That's what that might look like. So just some thoughts. Totally fun, totally different. It is going to go in the Cosmic Tangle, because it's called Interstellar, so why not? But I think it fits in the Cosmic playlist, so in that category. So I hope you enjoyed this. If you did, would love it if you click the like button. Feel free to share it. And if you liked it enough to see more, go ahead and click the subscribe button. In the description section, I mentioned you can find links to the step outs. I always do my own version and then link to the creator of the Tangle. Then below that, ways to connect with me. So I have a link to my website, Facebook page, our amazing Facebook community. We have a private page for Tangle Addicts. Would love to have you join us. There are like 4 questions that you have to answer in order to gain entry. It sets the tone for the group, just so you know the why behind it. Sets the tone for the group, because there's just some things that I want to. I only have like a couple rules, and that's it. I know there are pages that have like big lists. This isn't anything big, but it maintains that, as well as keeps out any like bots, or I don't know if that's a thing. I'm supposing it is still, but anyway, it just kind of try to keep it with those that really want to have a good conversation. So we have that. I know I mentioned a link to my website, and I think that's it. Except just to let you know, I do classes twice weekly. A lot of them are free, some of them are paid. You can find information for those on my website. Would love to have you join us and have fun tangling and sharing and all of that. So, again, thank you so much for watching, and I wish you happy tangling.